This is an idea that I've been working on for some time. I decided that my vacuum centrifuge, while it did produce very good castings, that perhaps it was a little overkill, that anything that was able to flow maybe could use vacuum but might not need centrifugal force to help ensure that all the bubbles are broken. So this unit combines vibration along with vacuum. And the basic idea is that it's a vacuum box attached to a board. The board rotates. It has a vibrator motor on the back side. This is one that's homemade. It's just basically a small variable speed grinder with eccentric weight that allows the board to vibrate. I can control the speed by the DC converter, and I can control the amplitude of the vibration by the size of the weight. And so basically the mold just fits into the chamber and like this. The material's held in this bottom piece so that it can't flow into the mold until it's flipped over. The vacuum is pulled, it pulls the lid down and also pinches the mold in place so that the vibration can be applied. And so that's the basic design. This is a detail of the mold. The mold's pretty simple. It's just got a PVC pipe with a cap on it that's cast in place. There's an air channel that allows the air to be pulled out of the mold ahead of the material that is then inverted, and the material runs out of the mold while it's being vibrated. And I think on the next time I build one, I'm just going to have the air vent run down the side of the tube parallel to the mold reservoir itself. But basically you just get the mold ready ahead of time, and you may want backer boards to keep the mold rigid. You can do that, it's no problem. Basically you have your mold ready like this. You pour your material in, pop it in like that. The whole thing goes into the vacuum chamber. It's held in place by the vacuum. It's vibrated, and then when you spin it over, the material flows into the mold while being vibrated. The cycle time is very fast. It's only about 45 seconds to a minute. I'm not going to try and do a live demo and actually cast something, but I'm going to go actually through all the steps. There will be a photo illustration of a casting that came out of it at the end of the videos. Basically, you just pour your casting material into here, pop it into the mold, put it into the chamber, turn on the vacuum pump. Put the lid on, turn on the vibration. The material falls into the mold. Leave it vibrating for a second or two. Notice the mold's trapped at the top because of pressure or compression. Turn off the vibration. Turn off the pump. Let the pump bleed down. Take the lid off. Take the mold out, and you've completed a cycle. Notice that now the sprue is at the top. All the materials filled the mold and can't run out. Set it aside. If you want to go ahead and take the sprue out, clean it out, reuse it, you can. Go on to your next mold. Here's a little bit of construction details about the vacuum vibration gravity caster. This bottom half, from about where you see the vacuum pump and the rheostat, from there down is basically just a cart. Nothing fancy. And hello Tom, thank you for coming out and being part of the video. So everything above is actually working. So you could get rid of the cart and actually put it inside of a workmate to hold it if you'd like. I have a photo at the end of the videos which you can see that alternate construction. So basically you've just got a vacuum box. There's a vacuum line coming in. This is the foam block that gives the mold compression, which allows it to be pinched in place. It's basically just a piece of plywood. All of it's painted with silver hammerite just to give it a nice finish, but it's not really required. These are just springs. It takes a little bit of experimentation to come up with the right weight of spring so that it allows it to vibrate but not too much. These I think are rated at roughly 14 pounds or something like that. So basically they're just holding the mold suspended in space. It allows it to vibrate very, very well, but not vibrate the whole cart. I tried several different versions of this, springs holding it parallel and such, and many of them walked across the floor. So this design has worked very, very well. It pivots here in the center. There's a pin right here that just holds it in place and keeps it from spinning over. The weight, I distributed the weight so that when you pulled the pin it would spin over, because that's actually the motion that you're going to use to flip the mold and fill it. There's a vibration motor on the back, and it's just simply a little grinder that I modified, put an eccentric weight on there, which is just a bolt through an aluminum plate. I like this because it has a nice shroud to protect it in case there was it vibrated too much and wanted to work a nut loose or something like that, that there's protection, because it's pretty much all encapsulated between here and the plate. The vacuum pump has plenty of slack line in it, and that allows the mold to pivot through, and the same is true of the power cord as well. So that's basic design of it, and like I say, it's experimental. Do this at your own risk. But I think I'm going to be using it quite often. It's nice and mobile. I like it on the cart because now I can move it anywhere I want to, and I can tuck it in the corner of a shop when it's not being used. Hope you find this interesting.